usually a really close match. But I think Metalworks, I wouldn't say complicated. If you don't scrim it, I guess it would be really complicated. But I know for a fact the rollouts are very painful for soldiers because you use a lot of HP, from what I understand.
Oh,
I,
I think it's alright. It's fine,
alright, yeah.
really.
I
think. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how Romans go. I mean, they just have to play on the crates. There's so much room on mid for them to just fiddle around and wait to bomb.
So this, obviously, we should probably talk about Rising. He's merking for ad hominem, and obviously that changes up the team's game style, gameplay, due to obviously having a stand-in player playing with him. So I'm assuming they obviously have scrimmed with him a little bit, hopefully, unless they're just going to chuck him in and hope it works. What do you think of the Rising demo for ad hominem?
You know, I'll be honest, I don't know much about Rising outside of his medic, but he is an experienced dude. So, and I think Connor and Decap really do provide a lot of space as scouts for ad hominem, and it's really just going to enable Rising to do whatever he wants.
From what I understand, I think Connor is their flank scout from what I've heard for ad hominem, and the flank scout for Sergeant Essence is Atten. So it'd be an interesting battle on the flank actually, because Atten did in fact win Inter last season. So we'll see if he can replicate that performance from that grand final.
Yeah, I think on a map like actually Metalworks and Process, the kind of death ball playstyle is applicable, and should be seeing like Decap and Connor playing pretty close together most of this map. So
definitely, and also another thing is surprisingly is Sergeant Essence. So the original plan for this roster was to go open, but that never happened, and we got placed in Inter, and it's actually been after because the roster completely got reshaped. So a lot of these players, King Carl, for example, hasn't played Pocket or TF2 in a while, and Azza also, I'm not sure if he has. I think he played last season or season before. I'm not sure, but otherwise, this roster's got a couple players who haven't played in a while, but they actually have been surprisingly doing pretty well, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, coming in the round 5, doing really well in the season. I mean, I think this is their first major challenge.
Yes, indeed. This is like the Astralis of Inter, you could say.
Yeah. But you know, Vanquish though.
So you go.
Vanquish though, from memory, is a very dominant scout. And I don't think he'll be a pushover.
I just got to quickly make an announcement that our planned casters didn't show up, so that's why myself and Bunnies are currently standing in casting. So unfortunate. So sorry about that. Yeah, just saying.
If they do appear, they'll jump in, I'm sure. Yeah, who knows? I think they're out having some yummy dumplings, having a good time. So, you know, letting them chill out a bit. They work hard here at CappingTV. We let them rest every now and then. Only sometimes.
Yeah. So
we do actually have a false start that should happen in the next minute. I believe that's the rule. 15 minutes.
I don't know what's happening. I think they're missing. Carl isn't in the server. Not sure what's going on. Looks like, what's the time right now? It's 9:15. Some slight delays. Is Carl coming? If he doesn't come, I assume they will get a merc most likely last minute.
They can start with 5 people, I think.
They can, yes, they can, but it will be very painful. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I mean, just gotta run a third soldier to hold these trick points, and you'll be right. Maybe just sub out medic for energy, get a dispenser down, perfect substitute healing class.
Could do that indeed. With just some slight delays due to players not showing up. Organization is 10 out of 10. Yep.
You know, as is in ozfortress tradition.
Indeed. While we're waiting, let's talk about the inter seedings actually. So start of season, a big surprise for Wet Rocks getting seeded first, I have to say. That was, I think, unexpected, to be honest. But you look at them now, and it's not looking too good. Because I believe they lost a player of theirs, their demo, I think.
Yeah, I didn't think Sal was the star player. I thought it was their scouts that were really good, but I was informed that no, Sal's actually a very hard carry, and he's
Yes.
left the team last week.
Yeah.
I think he's playing Premier now. I don't know,
Yes, he's playing Prem on Butterfly Effect Rising's team.
but yeah, he's pretty
And
groovy.
yeah, and from what I also understand is some other shocks is definitely I think it's either Sergeant Essence or Ad Hominem probably favorites to win the season.
Mm.
Most likely. And another surprise is Plus Ripe also making up there in the top 4, top 3 standings as well. Just
Oh
saying.
yeah, plus right's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Wonder who owns that
Yes,
team.
I
I don't know.
wonder.
Could be anyone.
Yes, I wonder. But otherwise,
Definitely not me.
yeah. Otherwise, there've been a couple games like upset games, like for example, Salt Free versus Plunder Pose, I believe that's what they're called. And Salt Free do
Plunder
lose that
Pussy, yeah.
Plunder Pussy Pose, have you say the name? They do lose that. They lost that match, both maps actually, which was a surprise.
Wow.
But to be honest, I think Salt Free is a official only team from what I remember. I think they don't scrim, if that's correct.
They don't. They only play officials. They might get a warm up match before the official, but that's
Yeah,
about it. But
yeah.
when you're messing with who is it? I know
Undrex and stuff. I
Catfish
don't
is
know.
Pocket. Oh,
For Salt Free or Plunder, which one? So it looks like Carl's actually experiencing internet issues, so it'll be another 3-minute delay. I guess. All right, maybe 5 minutes. We don't know. Maybe 10. Okay, Essence is giving us status updates. We don't know what's
wow.
going to happen actually. So if Carl doesn't show up eventually, they may get a merc. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It'll be last minute though. Very last minute.
Very last minute. I
Yes.
mean, I think it's within the rule book
Mm.
to either force
Forfeit.
start or
We could just.
forfeit win.
Yeah.
So
I mean, to be fair,
good
most
house
teams.
manners from
I mean, most teams don't
yeah.
really follow that. Well, don't really care. They just wait, and then if it does get starting to get really late, they'll probably say get a merc or forfeit or play 5, whichever one comes
Hmm.
first.
If my team was able to stay up really late, I would, but they're
Isn't your
dominantly New Zealand,
mm,
so
indeed
they're starting sooner. And I think Aza is
looks
New Zealand, actually. So props to him
Essence is
playing
asking to
into
merc.
midnight.
Essence is asking to merc Cookie. I don't know if that's a meme or if he's legit being serious. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, they're just joking around in chat. I mean, we don't know what's happening besides waiting for Carl, who is experiencing net problems, and there could be more net problems this game because I know Atten has very interesting net. I know that's true. So,
Very interesting.
hmm,
I didn't know Adam was on this team. I've seen him scrimming on
he
multiple
was.
teams.
He is on
I
this
don't know
team.
who that this is his actual team.
Yes, indeed, it is.
Amazing. Hey, Ghost.
Yeah,
While we're waiting for this game to start,
yeah.
how much fruit you eating today?
Sorry?
How much fruit you eating today?
Fruit, did you say?
Yeah, fruit.
Had a bowl of grapes before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I only had grapes.
Jeez. Come on, man. Step it up. Get
This
it together.
is. Mm, this is interesting. Looks like. Yeah, I think Atten and them now are calling for a merc because Carl's not showing up. So.
Wait, Ghost, aren't you on this team? Why don't you just go play right now?
I can't play pocket.
Why don't you? What?
I only
They
med.
need a. You can see that they clearly need a player. Why
Yeah,
don't you go
well,
play?
look. They can always find a merc. Seems. It's not like it's
Be-
not it's not like for the past games. The fun fact is that we've merked at least 3 players already all on demo due to we had demo issues at the start of season. That's being Gary being denied and Yop being denied from transferring to our team.
It's really weird that Garrett's denied because he was on
Yes.
he was on my team.
I was surprised, yes. I was actually very surprised as well. I was extremely surprised.
But yeah, if the team has to surrender because you're not going to go play with
Well,
them.
it's not my fault. They're not contacting me. If they message me, I will go happily. But right now, no messages have been sent, so
You won't.
I will sit here and wait. Or
You could be the
cast.
first caster to play the official and commentate.
No, you're just
You know
cast.
how like amazing that would be?
Apparently, there's word that Carl's finally arrived. Not sure.
Wow.
He's not in the server though. Typing the
Well,
string in, not stringing. What the hell?
he types it in manually. He doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't copy
paste
paste.
it. Takes it a bit extra.
I think this is a tactic called delay the game as much as we can.
I mean, if it works for them, it works.
Hmm.
I mean, exploiting ad hominem's very polite.
Looks
Wait time.
this is. Yeah, if this game doesn't go through, I think a lot of these gamers are just going to play Fortnite because apparently it was an update. Yeah. New season came out.
Ghost, I'll leave the Fortnite to you. I don't know anything about it. But I'm sure you can give everyone the latest tips and tricks.
Yeah, I
and
don't
a
play
quick
the
tutorial.
game. I don't. I only have the game installed because I've touched maybe once a fucking day, and then I'm not touching it ever again.
I have my view model script turned on, and I'm going to restart TF2 to get rid of it.
Okay.
Just gonna reboot the stream super fast. Not the whole
Yeah.
stream,
Not
but
stream. I'll just
just the
rebooting
video
game.
feed.
Yeah.
They can't hear me.
So-
by
But
the
don't
way.
worry, gamers.
Right
we
now,
will be starting eventually.
yeah. Once Carl decides to show up, which is just taking a while, some technical problems.
You know, maybe he's part of the Brisbane dumplings crew.
He
We
went-
don't know.
He's not based in Brisbane. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere else.
Huh. Well, you know, ozfortress celebrates dumplings all around Australia.
Hmm.
It isn't just localized to Brisbane.
You got the next land bunnies, by the way, if it happens at TF2. Let's talk about land for a little bit. I'm bored.
What do you want to talk about, Ghost?
I don't know. You're gonna go to the next land if it happens.
Yeah, I'll be there. In fact, I was thinking of moving to Melbourne for a bit, so
Ooh,
I'll
interesting.
be there a bit permanently.
How much
just
would
at
how
the
much
land?
how much would rent cost in Melbourne?
It's anywhere from 300 to 400 a week.
Jeez, that's pricey. You got enough?
It could be super cheap, like 180 a week, but
I could. Oh, you got a big income. You earning stacks of money. Oh, Robert Van der. How do you say his name? King Carl has joined, and the game is actually going live here.
Robert Van der.
Okay, the game is broken, so we'll be waiting for just to ready up in a sec. I think Bunnies, do you want to take us to the first mid once it decides to start if Essence doesn't screw up the config?
You know, it's been a long time since I've last casted.
If you want, I can take the first mid.
How about you just,
Yeah, I'll take the first mid.
Hold my hand for it. Hold my hand.
And we will be starting. So I will be on the Essence cam here for Metalworks, as he doesn't equip the right weapon for the rollout, but does get the sticky bomb launch out eventually. And it looks like we'll be seeing a standard rollout from both demos, and we'll see which one gets there beforehand. Rising will get to mid first, rolling out main door. Essence on the upper here, spamming some stickies down to Rising, getting some nice damage down to the combo, putting some stickies on the platform there. Does get spammed a bit. Here, but Randy jumping, does take out the soldier there. Scout on him, does do a bit of damage, backs out for HP. King Carl does go down in red main, and looks like Sergeant Essence here might have to back out. They are losing players there. There goes Randy, and it's just Vanquish and the med, and Asa does get separated, will most likely get punished for that. Otherwise, that was... Oh, actually, now as I say that, never mind. Asa actually does get out. So the Ubers will be even, and Delvinoid's chasing, and he actually could go down here. He is really hurt. But yeah, very successful mid for ad hominem attack.
Wow. They almost pulled it back there when Randy did bombed in, but couldn't quite clean it up from Vanquish. But it's really great that grenades are on. This will be an easy hold for last.
Now,
It's big open last, should be good to defend, but they actually are holding second. So we'll see how ad hominem breaks through this.
Parking the bus on second. Ubers are even, and looks like it's just a good old stalemate. So we could be seeing some sacks through. Carl is getting close for some spam damage there. Does have the beam up him. Vanquished is just chilling with him in case someone does overextend, getting some poke damage. Flank is looking pretty chill, just exchanging damage. But otherwise, right now it's just a stalemate, and we'll see who makes the first move in regarding sacks.
I think it'll be a flank play exploit here because they aren't buffed. Samson's coming through, but he gets screwed
Ooh,
over.
no,
Which
actually,
he might crate actually.
Oh,
Wow, he gets picked.
nice.
But equal trade off there. Adam dies as well.
Definitely. And ooh, I was about to say Connor might go forward.
He's actually looking to take Dead Dude.
Dead Dude is.
They should look to take those fights. Those don't have buffs, so this flank is a bit exposed. Look how forward they are in comparison to the
Definitely
main combo. But it is ad hominem's push. Well, they just picked up Carl, so that's a big pick. They might look to walk through here. Let's see what they do. Delph's looking to go through. Rising wants to as well. I don't know who's gonna go. Delph's here. No, he's looking. Samson's coming through actually. Straight through under, but gets picked off very quick. A's a position way far back. You're not gonna get him. He's chilling out like a.
We could
What's
be
something
seeing.
at best?
Ooh, I was about to say we could be seeing an exchange on the scout there, but as I said, never mind. Looks like it's still just spam. Nothing else is really happening. Flank wise, it's.
Oh!
Actually,
Oh my god!
Okay.
Random Dead Dude jumps in through flank.
Doesn't do anything.
Almost gets a pick there. I'm surprised he got that far before getting shot at. But flank is open. Connor's looking to go through. Decat's following him. Actually, this is a 4-man push to flank. Med's committed. Both soldiers are holding lobby. Samson's very low right now. He has to drop out for med pack. Flank's really in deep here. They're just taking ground. Del's walking forward. But they're getting spammed out now. It doesn't look too great for ad hominem. Decat flow. He has to back up for heals, and they're all the way out. Solid hold from whatever they're called. Sergeant
Essence. Yes.
Nice spam. They didn't just give up ground for free. They pushed him back. I like it. That was fruity, you know? Like a fruit bowl.
So it looks like ad hominem are just back in lobby chilling, spamming the opposition gamers, and looks like Ches is up on. Actually, never. Ooh, Ches looks like he's getting aggressive here. Actually, I think Ches is jumping in. He will get Randy and nearly gets at it. At gets tagged out extremely low, and the sniper doesn't work out, unfortunately. Okay. And
the Roma trade.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a 1-for-1 trade again. Someone's got to make a move first, and could we possibly be? Okay, I was going to say we could be seeing exchange. Never mind. But otherwise, no move has been made besides the sniper attempt, obviously.
This flank is really open, and I really think they should look to exploit that again. If they just use their soldiers to take positioning on flank forward to give that demo space,
I'm gonna be watching the Randy.
It's going to be a lot more successful.
Randy on the sniper, he is known for sniping, pretty good at it. He's getting a very tight angle. This is a very interesting angle here. So see if he can get a possible pick with this sniper.
Well, Spy like... actually. Samson's on Spy.
Okay. And Spy went very well. Randy looks like he's going for the. Well, he's going to go for an aggressive play. Can he get anything done? Does get bounced back.
Wasn't much coordination between team and Spy though. That's alright. Is Randy doing much? I haven't been watching.
Not yet. He's still sniping. He's trying to get an angle. He does miss a shot on Rising there. It was a really tight angle. He's just watching the same angle towards lobby. Does spot Rising. Doesn't hit the shot on him, unfortunately. Ches is now up on the sniper as well, so we actually could be seeing a sniper battle here, bunnies.
Wow. How exciting.
I know,
I can't wait to see how this one unravels. You know, I don't know, I think this is...
Oh, here we go.
I'm not sure.
Who pulls through? Ches out-snipes Randy there.
The smoke. Will they push here?
No, it's another... Oh, Ches counts for the wide peek there, but does get punished.
You know, I think that was another opportunity to push the flank.
Actually,
especially with a sniper. If he just got that pick and just walked flank, get all that room.
That's 2 down.
Oh, massive pick.
Oh, no, it's not 2 down. That's pocket down, but again.
Yeah, they should. Look how much rooms. There's no pocket holding at 3 point. But Randy's here. He's here to replace Carl, but again, the flank's open. No one's there. Adam's holding it without a buff. But you know, I keep ranting about that. Let's just let him pick.
Actually,
in.
Chess and Con look like they've gone really deep, but they are. Ooh, actually, no, they just forced it back out. They're just gonna hold flank. You know, they would hold. I thought it was like they got really deep in. Randy's back on the flank. Both Ches and Connor are pretty deep in here, but no one's making a commitment jumping wise. Vanquish is coming to help, and on a sec, oh, I was supposed to say Vanquish might take the one-on-one deal. Atom's actually going in, and doesn't actually challenge. No,
Or Samson.
Ches is actually going in.
That's a super high bomb.
Ooh, doesn't actually get Carl. Does get.
Oh, Randy, sack back. Let's see what he does. He hasn't been spotted yet. He's already in lobby. Actually, nah. Decap was holding the valley area.
Yeah, Randy got pretty much deleted.
Well, I mean, may as well. We'll see what Samson comes up as, and it is Soldier.
How long
really,
has this been for the stalemate out of curiosity? Bunnies, have you been counting?
if you just look at, it's the first round, so it's like 8 minutes. But
It's 3 minutes left, jeez.
I reckon just taking a solo in here would be nice. I mean, Randy's already on Spy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Randy's gonna do something.
Randy Spike.
He already knows how to exploit getting through here, so he's gonna do something. Both scouts walk past him, they don't know he's coming.
Don't think they suspect a spy. Oh, Decap
Samson.
checking Decap and
wow.
Unlucky. And Vanquish is
Oh, solo Uber here.
Here we go. Finally the exchange. And that's a
just trust Carl. Well, they're trying to take a counter in, but they don't think anything. Dell's holding it quite tightly. And wow, they've given up. Whoa. We got all this room. Someone took a duel in the flank and won. Big reward. We managed to push straight into last, actually.
You're on your own for a little bit, Bunnies. Just got all tap back into the game.
That's right. Welcome back.
How did I miss? It was good.
Well, they got second after picking
finally.
a couple people.
And
so, good on them.
Let's check out the Ubers. It is... Blue could get here if they actually grind.
Yeah, props to Essence though, that defense is pretty tight.
Definitely, that took a while to break through, but finally they managed to cap it. And Uber-wise, let's have a look. They will actually get Uber in time, but are they going to use this ad? Because it is ad, they can't obviously tell us if the medic's counting, obviously they will. But I think
they're trying to walk in, but this is
it's gonna be even now. Yeah, it's even now. So I was about to say they might walk from. I was about to say they might bust from main or left or right side. Left side, my bad.
Oh, Samson's through, but he's denied quite quickly.
So it looks like with double off class, both scouts, Atten and Vanquish, have switched to heavy and engineer respectively.
Oh. And Randy almost gets Connor there. Doesn't though. Connor's a superior gamer. Actually, he's playing scout. Haha. Great joke. Quite a solid defense though. Sentries holding the far right of Essence's last. We have Samson on Spy. You calling him Ches, I'm calling him Samson. I'm gonna call him Samson because it's just a screen name. Easy to say.
Let's have a look at the Spy cam. Open to see. I like watching Spies play, you know? It's always interesting.
Or he might be some... no.
Did he get piped? I don't know if he got piped.
I thought he did. I think Atman's onto it.
Atten doesn't look like he's too busy focused on moving his buildings. He
does decloak.
He actually drops them in there and does get taken down. And Red were definitely going to push on this, and they do indeed. That's unfortunate from Randy.
Well, Randy working lobby, picks up Connor. Dolph picks him up.
This doesn't look too good for Sergeant Essence here. And actually, as I
what's the medic's name outside of Michael Bond?
Keller.
Alright, I'll take care of that.
Yep. I think this is a
interesting last
gameplay, I must say. This might be a different bit. We don't know. Bunnies, do you want to take it this one?
Yeah, sure.
Give it a try, you know?
I mean, at Hominum's midfield was pretty solid last time, and they're doing the same thing. It's going to be pretty solid at Hominum. They're already taking ground much ahead of Aza. But Soldier's getting denied here, and look at this. Ad hominem just gonna push forward with this massive health pool advantage. And this should be a clean roll. Carl's gonna go down surely. He's on like 10 health. DCAP picks him up. Vanquish now. Actually, this is 4v4. I don't know how it'll go. DCAP's pipe. That's a massive hit. And Connor's low as well. But DCAP gets arrow straight away. Vanquish dropping low. Adam's low as well. They should be able to walk this forward if they just focus fire. But DCAP's out for a second. Are they giving this up? No, yes. DCAP's back in. Might be able to pick Adam. Drops in. If they just refocus Vanquish, this should be a drop. This is Uber's popped from Aza.
Is that a force?
But Kayla hasn't popped yet. All of his players are low. I think he's just trying to save people, but this might be a leapfrog back in.
Definitely.
Aza's already positioned down. Uber's pops from ad hominem.
And now forces Sergeant Essence back there. That was a really close mid. Very messy, I have to say. But otherwise, now it's just simple park the bus on second again for Sergeant Essence. But however, they do have ad as a result.
Essence's team just needed to play the beam and play a bit slower because they were just dueling scouts with half health or without buff, and Connor and DCAP just came back in with buffs and just tore them to shreds. So it's solid, solid heal rotation from ad hominem. It's now a 20% add to Essence, but I don't think they're going to push off it because they would have been moving by now. Actually, no, Carl's in lobby. Vanquish is coming through. Val, Delph will be the first to spot it. Carl pushes him away. They're about to get Uber at hominem, and Rising picks up Vanquish. Hit at him. That's those scouts, and Randy's gonna die here as well. No, he gets back in the lobby, and Connor's dropping very low. He might get out.
Azza did actually drop Vanquish there. He could have used on that and taken Vanquish and maybe that soldier in. But it looks like they do have Uber. They could possibly fight second there. And Uber does get forced, and they're just gonna back out. They're just gonna save the Uber for last. They're not gonna bother fighting. Actually, DCAP is going really deep here, trying to kill Essence, and doesn't actually get him in the end. However, this Uber now needs to be used for last here. They do have full ad though, so they can push off this if they choose to.
They have already lost Carl and Adam. This is a 4v6, and they're probably sending some last. And Randy's dueling him right now. Is Randy doing alright?
Randy's he's got.
It's Samson versus Randy at last.
And Randy.
They get pushed just now, but they're just gonna fall out, wait it out, and then re-push.
They can cap second here. Yeah, they get capping second here, so wasn't too bad, I guess. At least they got second, but now Red do have full Uber ad, and Blue are at this ad.
Wow.
No, what a surprise. And again, it looks like another flank pull here with Randy, and there goes Delphinoid. Quick.
Yeah, this flank is quite a fast area. Duels picks happening at this flank all the time.
It's the MGE arena, that's what it is.
Samson's in, and Kayla taking this Uber. He hasn't Ubered yet, but he's got Uber through Valley. Happens second. Essence has to back out from this. They still have 30% ad. If they just go quick, they'll be nice. But Aza is positioned all the way back. He should be able to get it in time if they just grind it. Uber is on a point. DCAP's going to be the one to cap it. They have to block. Their soldiers coming in now. Vegas
Uber does get popped.
Samson goes down. But Essence is down too, and it is pretty even. Ad hominem have more combat classes, and they're coming back in. Rising picks off Vanquish, and a massive block from Delph. Drops Aza. Randy's the last one to hold, and Connor's left to cap. Oh, I like that.
Another
in and out.
Round 2 ad hominem attack. 2-0 current scoreline. 2 ad attack. Don't know what's happening for the mids for Sergeant Essence, but let's see if this is a round they possibly could get that W on the mid.
Let's see. You take it.
Watch the Essence cam. He's rolling out, it looks like, lower lobby here. Getting some spam up to the upper on their side. Does spam down Ches for a little bit. Does back into Valley. I'm watching Randy now. Going for the high bomb here. See if he can get the med. Doesn't actually get anything done there. And does go down, unfortunately. But however, a lot of cleanup by Atten and Vanquish there onto the enemy gamers there. DCAP does get taken out really low. And does back up for HP. Does get the pack. And looks like Delphinoid going in for the play, but however, Sergeant Essence do have to back out as they do lose all the players as a result of that confrontation, and ad hominem win another mid. However, both mids are still alive, so Ubers are even.
Wow. Hey, ad hominem's mids are quite solid. They're just really well at developing, and Essence are a bit slow, but Decap trying to just get presence on this point, which he does, and Rising gonna drive him all the way out. Whoever Essence's demo is, which is Essence, has to get out.
Oh, also they have Uber. They could have
Easy
stopped that.
cap.
They are using it for last.
It's even, so I think this will be another game of how many sacks does it take? Spin the wheel, how many will it be?
Hold on a second.
Sampson's in, almost gets it. That's one down on the clock.
One.
Who we see to? Who I see to?
You're auctioneer now.
I'm sorry, Samson, love you. That
But
Samson's
that was
coming
close.
up.
That was close.
He's coming up as Soldier, so we're gonna see a second sack in. Can I get a Sniper? Can I get a prediction here? Atten's on Sniper. Can I get a prediction? What's going on?
Let's watch the Atten sniper cam, who will get the buff, and he is slowly peeking into the right side there. Oh, the left side, my bad. Hoping someone peeks, and I think they're both watching different angles. Oh, Atten just scopes in time. Unscopes the possible wrong time. Could go pick. Door is open. See if he can get any done with the sniper play. No one is giving him anything to do. Any kills actually. It looks like. Ooh, no one is. Both snipers are wanting to reveal each other, so trying to figure out these angles here. Otherwise, again, it's just simple spamming until either a sniper makes a move or someone goes for a sack. But looks like Ches is just holding main door if someone opens it, and I think Atten, I don't know if he's doing the same plan, but Ace is just hiding underneath, close towards main. Atten looks like he wants to peek on the flank here. He's going. Oh, here we go. Ches and them watching the same angle, and doesn't actually get that. Does get taken out.
Full body shot. Samson gets sticky trapped. Essence somehow at a third
Like
eye.
that, probably.
What a mystical being. Here comes Carl. Big flank. No one's spotted him. He's actually right on Taylor. Oh my gosh. Massive force. Carl is a huge boy. Gets the force. Now this is full add to Aza. What are they going to do with it?
Looks like they're going to push second. That's the answer. And
they're going to push. That's the answer, yes.
okay.
How are they going to do it? They have a spy. Samson's on spy. Is this a spy back cap? Randy isn't watching last. Carl is. Uber's popped. They dropped Randy. And ad hominem are falling out. Delph's low. Connor's low. Who else is low? They're all out.
They're stacking. I think they spotted the spy. Yeah, they did spot the spy. Carl did see it just in time. I was going to say Atama called it. But they get the second point here. And looks like, let's see if Sergeant Essence can finally take a mid or even a possible round.
Oh, Vanquish, massive damage from the Delph. He might get, he's so low, just follow him up. Pistol, he's dead. Connor's low as well, he doesn't know about, they get to take straight through. Essence coming through onto mid. They have the heals, they have the positioning, they can take, look, only just scouts are forward. Connor's falling out, Decap's falling out, easy mid. Look at him, take all the space, it's all for free real estate. Carl looking to night ground, but he's gonna get picked, no! He picks Connor up, he jumps out, he's gonna get, counter Uber from ad hominem, and Decap's gonna take it all the way into the lobby. Who's gonna force him out? It's gonna be Randy. Randy's chasing him up. Adam's going for the medic. Can he drop him? He's on the 10 in health. He doesn't get him. Doesn't get him. They still have to cap this mid.
I think Sergeant
Essence
should have at least play pointer, but now they at least have full Uber, but they do lose, I think, 2 players in the process there. So I think they just have to chill on mid until both the scout and both scouts actually come back up. It was both scouts who lost.
What's Carl? Oh man. He was going crazy, but he missed the jump.
I think Carl's just getting a pack and see what he does. He is meant to be playing pocket.
I think there's a role swap here.
Yeah.
Carl is playing Roma.
Yeah. Randy's gone to pocket.
What an interesting point of discussion.
I didn't realize
here
that.
Here comes the flank play, but now Carl's going through. Randy's going through. It's a 2-man bomb.
And Rising could get caught out here. Uber does get popped. Rising gets tackled extremely low. Does get taken down. Uber goes in. Vanquish trying to chase, but doesn't have the Uber on him. So they are just going to play this second point there. However, Red do have Uber for last when that comes. And then Uber does get popped. Azza could get taken down there. Movement. And he actually could live here. What is his movement? And does get taken down, unfortunately, by Delphinoid. And this was, I think, Sergeant Essence. Looks like they're trying to fight this, but however,
Randy, don't do it.
He doesn't get the pick, and Vanquish is tagged down to 57 HP, and does have to fall out and get a pack and just chill on mid. That was very close for second, I have to say.
Oh my gosh. edge of my seat. Samson's waiting for a back cap. It's unusual. But at hominem looking to take this. They've already forced him out. And Demo should be picked the Essence free game, but he picks up Delphi-chan on the way.
Another
Connor
trade.
Decap cleaning up the Essence. Oh. You know, if your alias, if you want to call it by your alias, I'm sorry. Like, it's on screen, I'm reading it out. You brought it on yourself. But Carl, hiding here, might pick someone, shoots his rockets a bit too early. Doesn't really. Oh my gosh, he does!
As it actually gets taken down the process there, I'm not sure if it was a drop or just him going down. However, Ches does get taken down there, and looks like they might consider holding second hit. Was that lag? I don't know.
No one knows. But Decap, looking to force Vanquish out, he's chasing him deep. Look at him go. He might get a pick onto Essence. He doesn't know. But he almost did. Get excited, gamers. There's a 40% ad here. We have a heavy.
I think a Pyro could be actually useful. I don't know. They haven't done it yet. Looks like they're just opting for the simple heavy and NG plays by the looks of things.
Do you know how much HP a level 3 sentry has?
A lot. I don't know. I just know it's a lot of HP.
And you know how much heavy has? Fully buffed?
450 actually.
450 plus a lot. You know how much health that is?
You know how much Pyro has? It has an air blast device.
Yeah, but Decap and
actually,
Connor are monsters.
Uber looks like there's a trade there. Vanquish does get taken. Uber does get popped.
Or
As it won't actually get Uber here. He's on 60. He can try beaming as long as he wants. I'm not sure if he can get in time, which doesn't look like it. He's trying to keep Essence alive as much as possible. They have to play point. He does get denied there. And unfortunately, that is 3-0 to ad hominem attack with 6 minutes left to go.
oh my gosh. That was back and forth.
Definitely. And I just want to point something out. Looks like we're going to try the crit strategy by the looks of things here from Sergeant Essence. Looks like Uber isn't working out, so they're opting for the crits by the looks of things.
Let's see how it works out.
Definitely.
Oh
Really?
man. Look at his positioning from Essence. They just taking forward now. Randy trying to get dropped there, jumping crates. And he gets a follow-up bomb from Carl. Doing massive damage to Rising, Connor, and Decap. They're so low, they should be able to take this forward with buffs. Rising playing alone and
Crit's
low.
As actually moving down here.
He does.
So
and,
close.
and there's a free pick opportunity. If he just comes to Vanquish where he is, he's comes at Rising, trying to play. He doesn't get it. Not Samson, Delphi-chan, and Michael Bong escaping with the Uber. Oh, take me through. Take me through.
Interesting. As a did get, he was so close on crits, but unfortunately his position just, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Simple as that. And looks like, I think they have switched back to the Uber weapon, Uber machine, you know, not the crits machine, which they indeed have. And Uber's pretty much even. No one's opting to do anything. Actually, Red do have a slight ad here, but otherwise, I guess it's just simple. Park the bus on second, and we'll see who makes the sack move.
Oh, we saw how much trouble Ad hominem had with it. Let's see how much trouble Essence had with it. They lost Adam actually, and they're gonna chase all the way through, exploiting this weak point. Michael Bong has popped Uber, and Decap is forced an Uber from Essence, and they're just wrapping the second. Look at this! They're wrapping it up!
Soul
They're
jumping
wrapping it
second.
up! It's
All
just
of
like a subway. Samson has to get out. Bryson trying to take this in, but look how low he is. He dies to a rocket.
They could just run scouts on Azza. Azza's getting jumped by Delphinoid. They can just run to last.
They're taking it to the last ghost. That's what they're doing.
Connor's the last one up here. If Heavy can't do anything, it's 1v. Billy's 1v6. He can't get anything done. Saunders
Can he do it? He's got one.
He does get 2. Point is going to cap, and that's the first round to Sergeant Essence. 3-1.
That's a first round.
Jeez. 4 minutes left, took a while, but got there in the end, you know?
Yeah, they got that.
Got there in the end.
They got the. They must have been eating their fruit today, because look.
Definitely, I think the vitamin C from those oranges and mandarins, if that's correct, worked. Anyway,
It's not even Mandarin season, Ghost. Get it together.
Okay, apologies. Anyway, watching Sergeant Essence spam across point there, getting a lot of damage onto Rising actually. Brandon going for that bomb there, doesn't actually get anything connected. He's going for round 2 here, jumping into the valley. Could get Rising there. Rising is taking beam, and Randy does get taken down. Vanquish looked like he is wanting to take the battle there. Delphinoid jumping straight up in the air, doesn't get in connected. He does get tagged down extremely low. Does get tickled and does get taken down, and Sergeant Essence have finally won a mid without losing a billion gamers.
That was perfect. Their soldiers bombed in so early and they just took positioning. They're like a chessboard walking forward. It was amazing.
And I think they have Uber here. They might just take it in onto it. Looks like they want to take a Vanquish Uber. It does indeed pop. Vanquish is going deep in here. So getting down. Uber does get forced on ad hominem attack, and looks like Azza does get separated, and Vanquish is stuck behind. He's just hoping he can survive here. Back on last, he's just getting chased. 3 games on him. He can't live, and he does get taken down. And that was a very aggressive play by Sergeant Essence. Change of pace.
Yeah, I mean, they have to. Look at the time. There's only 2 minutes. They have to go now. What are they going to do? Yeah,
Dark magic.
What did it go through?
I think it's a bit of
They're
dark
already
magic.
in. Carl's in. It's the strategy. Bomb your soldiers and take positioning. They're doing it again. Look. Oh my
They can
God,
take
Carl just got free picks. Carl. Just get that sentry, and it's just Samson. You can walk this forward. Look, Vanquish is here to support. Just give him a buff. He can do all this work. Look, 1 pow, 2 pows. It's Aza. Come on. Yes.
Essence wins a 1v1, and that's the second round for Sergeant Essence. There are 2 minutes. This is doable. We could be seeing the first golden cap overtime. And for those of you who don't know what golden cap is, basically we're forced into overtime. First team to get 1 round in that period wins the match, and essentially the score becomes 4-3 to whoever.
Oh my gosh. What an intense round.
Definitely.
Oh, this mid. What are they gonna do? I mean, ad hominem have to respond to this double soldier bomb. How will they do it? Look, they've already positioned their mid all the way back. I wouldn't know where they have it. He's getting chunked. Samson's getting chunked. Deacon's getting chunked. Carl and Drain and Dead are just taking so much positioning for their team. Look at this. They're just space sprinters. They're just taking space for free.
Carl going. He can't get a man. Air shot. Oh, this is the air shot. Does get the man there in the end. Gets tagged on the 80 HP. He's still alive.
Oh, wow.
Jumping next soldier. Oh,
Look at
my
this.
God.
You can see the flow. They're determined. They've just been munching on oranges. They've just got orange juice flowing out of their veins.
I think that
Rising.
roll switch.
He's
And then
running away.
the roll switch definitely worked, and if Uber gets popped here.
Samson forces. Connor, look at his desperate attempt. He's trying to fight Invincible Brave. It doesn't work.
Uber gets popped here, and there's only a minute something left here. Can they get the point? And that's 3-3. Essence have tied it up there.
They can still get it. They can still
They
get
could,
it.
they could actually win this. There's 50 seconds left here.
They're going so fast. What will they do? It's
Definitely.
Is Acer on crits right now? Have a look. Tell me. No, it's
I
not.
don't know. He's on the Uber, but I'll be taking this mid now. Definitely a change of pace from Sergeant Essence. That first couple rounds very slow, didn't work out, but now definitely pace is definitely speeded up. Essence here walking out to mid here, getting some spam onto the place on the ground there. Does get jumped by does get taken down. Randy jumping in, gets a nice shot onto Rising there. Does get piped. They can't get anything done. It is getting the beat. Does get arrowed as well. However, he does get taken down in the end, and I think Sergeant Essence have to back out. And it's 20 seconds left. Nothing can be done. Looks like simply a DM fest now, and we will be seeing Golden Cap for the first map of week 4 against the first and second seeded teams.
Wow. How exciting is that?
Definitely, and they can't do much here. It is Golden Cap time. Do you want to go for logs, bunnies, or what's the?
If there's time.
I don't know if there's time. We'll find out.
I think they've already readied up. I don't think there's time. Can I pull them up in the source thing?
No, you can't.
No, I
I
can't.
just have it on my phone. It looks like I can't hear the ready up noise.
I've
But-
heard the one ready up.
Oh, that must be dumb. Alright, so 3-3, looking at the logs wise, around, it's pretty even all around regarding DM wise. Both demos did roughly the same amount. Rising does get a little bit more, 263, and Essence 250 nearly. But otherwise, very even game regarding scores. Looking at med stats wise, Azza does get 1 drop, and Keller doesn't get any. However, compared to Uber wise, they get 13 pops and Azza only gets 9. But otherwise, most of the stats are pretty even all around due to how stalemated the game was, I guess.
Yeah, that first move really took up a chunk.
Definitely, and looks like now it's just, I think, the just taking a break. I might do the same actually. I'm gonna get a glass of water. I'm really thirsty. You're on your own for a little bit, bunnies.
Uh-oh. Speaking of water,
Actually, I thought we were starting. I need to get water. I'll be back. Quick.
take it easy. Get some ice cubes. Interesting, guys. I mean, Rising really putting out work, and you can see just how much space DK and Connor are giving him to just let Rising walk through and just kind of munching oranges and just juice it out. Ugh. But seriously, Essence's mids flopping, actually really great following round 4 onward. Just they really realized they're playing too passive, they need to get the soldiers in there, and then random dead dude and Carl, they just bomb in, get all this damage out. You can just see them juicing it up every mid fight past round 4, and just all this extra room for Connor and Decap to just, not Connor and Decap, that's the other team, for Vanquish and Adam to follow in and just pow, and deal out that damage. Just look at Vanquish's damage on that. He's rivaling Rising.
I'm back. I love myself a bit of H2O.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's good. Oh, Vanquish, 23 kills. He was going... He definitely played his game, yeah. Getting close to... what's Rising's damage? I want to say close, but roughly all even all around, I guess. But otherwise, we're just waiting for Golden Cap to start. They do need to execute the config. Not sure if they've done it.
They have, yeah. Dogroll, interesting comment. How does Essence get 170 DPM? Very interesting point, Dogroll. I don't think Essence wasn't playing the mids how Rising was.
We're starting Golden Cap now. And I'll take the first mid again. Well, actually, the only mid that might actually possibly happen.
We never know.
We never. Oh, wish Golden Cap was through. Rising here, going to get the pack. Let's see which way he does opt to go. Does want to go lower main here. Get some spam to the blue team upper main. Looks like it's a bit of a ground war here. Does get a bit of damage onto Essence there. Essence does get beamed up here. Let's watch the soldier bombs here. Randy going in. Doesn't actually get down. Does get taken down. That's two plays down for Sergeant Essence there. And it's both teams lose 2 players. And I think I heard saw noise actually. And Sergeant Essence turning it up here. Vanquish forwarding and doesn't actually unfortunately get the med, but does still live. And Sergeant Essence get that mid very quick, actually, very aggressive.
Yeah, oh gosh, they got 2 picks and they flooded forward without heals and then just get picked off.
Did the med go down for Sergeant Essence? Yeah, he actually did. Just how did he go down? That's odd.
Wow. Amazing.
Magic. Anyway, Red have full Uber right now. In that case, they're gonna fight mid.
Yeah, look, they're already gearing up for it. You can hear the orange juice chugging out. Here comes Delph, looking to create space with Carl immediately coming in, and then he's brought them all back a good 5 meters, but Michael Bong hasn't popped, so that's just a free pick. They're just going to heal up, come in. Decap's taking Uber in. Look at this, he's strangled Essence. Can he get him? No, he can't. He doesn't get him.
Hold on a sec. They could actually take this. That's 1 player down. It's essentially a 6v5 right now, but now they just can't breach in. They are 76 on they are 80 on Uber. Now we're going back in here.
Rising drops Aza. Vanquish now going to pick off Rising. He should. No, Rising gets out. Connor now pushing Vanquish away, and Carl picking off Samson. Look at that juicy gamer.
Extremely
messy. He's jumping in. Oh my gosh, this is a clean. What is
Keller is so low before, but does get regen and does get the pack. And Sergeant Essence do get the point here if they're going to actually cap it. It is an objective in the game. They are capping it. That is always good. It's a worry when they forget to cap the objective, you know?
Wow. It's like you got a cap mid or something.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
But Michael Bong has Uber again. Let's see what they can do with it. This should be a repeat.
They are just chill mids. It looks like just grinding, actually. The blue.
Ajax, that's the company that should have kills. Ajax spray and white. Alright. Del's coming in, creating space. Carl, it's a repeat! He's done the exact same thing! Taylor force! This time in the middle, and look how close they are! Chris gets picked up as well. Repeat last time, this time he has Uber, and he's angry, he's hungry, he wants to juice. He's juicing him, but he gets juiced himself. Oh, Rising. Look at him, taking fruit, and Del's going even further, beyond. It's just following up. There should be a demo pick, but look how live he's staying in Del.
Oh my god! but now they have Uber for last. And I think they might just consider busting in quickly, even... Yeah, they... Actually, never... No. Actually, they're gonna take a second. They're just gonna take it nice and slowly. It looks like, yeah, the entire red team have just backed up, so it looks like they've given up second, and blue have recapped their second point, and is still full Uber out to blue, so they need to do something with this quickly, because red are grinding this, and they're actually going to have, so it's going to be even now, so blue have actually lost their Uber ad by
31
seconds.
seconds,
Yeah.
Well,
Dude.
but actually, if you just watch Essence, they've really found their stride with the soldiers.
Looks
They're
like
just taking ground, and look at them, they're doing it again. They're taking ground on a push that isn't theirs. Like, Michael pops, A's a pop for return. It's a better Uber for ad hominem, but the positioning's all there for Essence. And look, Carl's taking positioning. He's a positioning god. Adam and Vanquish just, they just rent any space Carl puts up for him. And it's just, amazing couch surfing abilities.
And they should deny the forward of... Yeah, they deny forwards of 2 of their players. But yeah, Uber-wise, I think it's... Both men said die, so I think it's going to be even, pretty much. Yeah, it is pretty much even. And it looks like we're going to go see a Valley bust here, if they're going to try and get for yes, they are. And as it does get really close to Comfort, but doesn't actually get taken down there, a lot of damage rising. Oh, that damage is pretty big, but 2 plays do go down for red there. It looks like we're seeing a demo 1v1 between Essence and Rising, and...
Oh, Carl, oh my god, Carl.
Yeah, and Hominem only 2 up. They're just gonna rush in here.
No way.
Here we
I
go,
can't
see
believe it.
Hold on a sec.
Look at this. Look, he's renting the midpoint.
In here, Uber is coming in. They do pop the Uber. I think red will have the better Uber here. Carl does get juggled. Point is getting stickier. No one's actually playing the point, so... the point...
Oh no. Essence. Look at this. Look at Connor rushing forward. He's cleaning out. He's the Terminator.
Both scouts. Acid actually gets mid there. What is that? And I think... Essence, no! Both meds actually go down. Never mind. I thought... Oh my god. However, the blue med does spawn up before, so they will have 10% or so add. However, actually no, they will have add. They could possibly try get Uber and just try busting it again if they're grinding this really well, which they are indeed.
Look at them go. I mean, look how far back ad hominem is. They should, if they just peeked. Wait, what are they doing? What? They could be in lobby right now.
No, just playing
Essence, go forward. Look how much they are at last. There's no one at second. Essence.
I think.
Wakey.
I think. Oh, what's happened? So STV broke?
STV must have broken. Hold on, I'll check what just happened.
I think STV just broke. Well, no,
and look, Essence just won 1-0.
Oh, magic.
I didn't spoil that, did I?
I don't know. Is that actually what happened?
Oh, don't tell me I just spoiled it.
Is that actually what happened? I don't know if it did, because we're going to process.
The thing just switched. I assume that's what happened to Mundane, our producer here. Fantastic guy, actually.
No, in fact, you are correct. Essence does take that 1-0. We don't know what happened, but I'm assuming some dark magic.
Sorry. Yeah. Word from our producers on what was happening there.
What's happened? I don't know. I didn't hear what our producer said. I was just looking at the score. Oh, cut for Essence. I'm not cut for Essence. Sergeant Essence, my bad.
Essence.
That's an old team. Sergeant Essence, my bad.
Sergeant Essence has won.
Sergeant Essence won for the Golden Cup. Very close game. Very close. Now, this is a more simpler map process.
Yeah, just really solid. Like, they must have had a real talk, Essence, just about what they need to do. Because they just massive change in playstyle with their soldiers. They must have realized that the soldiers weren't doing enough space renting. Because when you're playing Metalworks and there's all that open space, you need to rent. You can't just sit on one couch. You need to couch surf.
I think it was the role switch. I think it was second or third round, was it? When they got
the fourth.
Fourth, yeah, I don't know what it was. But the role switch definitely helped. So Randy going to the pocket and Carl going to the Roma, that definitely helped. And then all of a sudden, Sergeant Essence's play style changed completely. It looked actually a lot more aggressive, a lot more fast-paced. Before, it was pretty passive. They didn't really want... They were playing, I would say, very scared in a way. Let's just say that they didn't want to make any mistakes. Let's just call it that.
Maybe.
And process now. This is a more simpler map, and I think. Do you think we could see another golden cap, or do you think it would be just a close game, maybe 4-3, 3-2 kind of scoreline?
Mate, just looking at Essence's flow, you can see it in their eyes. You can just. Well, I mean, I guess you can't see their eyes, but you can see it in their virtual feet. They're just moving forward, and I really don't think anything's going to stop this.
I just want to ask our producers if we're going to do interviews after this, because this is I think this might be a good match to do interviews if we get the chance. Okay, we can do interviews indeed, bunnies, if we want to get gamers.
Are you happy to handle that by yourself? If I wanted to go to the gym.
Yeah, sure. If Jim's
No,
always, I'll
be honest.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm happy to stay around, man.
If they come, that's the thing. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. I'll message one of the gamers on the team. I'll message Vanquish. I was like, we.
And Kenneth asked, did we miss Golden Cap? And then he falls asleep mid-comment. Sorry. So, what you guys missed was, from what I saw, Essence defended last push, really nice, clean. And then they pushed all the way from there last to Ad Hominem's last. From what I could see, Ad Hominem just gave up second absolutely free. They could have set up some kind of forward hold, but I think they just lost to so much of soldier bombs that they kind of gave it up, and I honestly think that was the downfall. It was just a positioning error.
We will be starting. We'll be starting here, and I'll take the first.
All right.
I'll be taking the first bid. There, Mike just cut out. But looks like Rising gets to mid a lot faster than Essence actually, and Essence just can't get the pack, so he's been denied. Some equal spam there. Carl going high, does take height there, and does fall back down. Both scouts for blue taking height there. Soldier going for some high bombs here. Atten playing a crate there, does focus Delta. Delta does go down there. It's 2 down for Red. And looks like they are playing right side there on their grass, and Red are forced to back out. However, both meds do live and Ubers remain even.
Wow. Solid from Carl and Random Dude. They're just really playing this so well. Like,
also, we might not be doing interviews, just quickly saying, because it doesn't look like both Vanquish and Respawn and Ches said no. So, might not be interviews, but we'll see what happens at the end. We'll see. Anyway,
we'll see.
Back to you, buddies.
Hey, welcome back. I was just eating some fruit. This stream is... I was going to say a sponsorship joke about fruit, but I guess I can't do that. Adam, though, he's sitting in OT. Carl sitting back in OT. It seems that Random Dude still is on pocket. Very interesting class switch up. I wonder what the discussion there was. Are they looking to bust in here? Look at Delphi. Delphi Chan.
Working. It's working, though. Just saying.
Yeah, I can tell, like, you can see Carl just playing completely differently. And Massive Bomb doesn't get anything done despite landing on Mook's head. Unlucky rockets and
Vanquish.
Vanquish. This should be an easy push. Look how far back they are. There's no forward traps, there's no soldier to bomb them. Easy seconds. Still no troubles. Will Vanquish one sniper?
Vanquish sniper. We haven't seen that in a long time. The Ubers are still even though, so no med. Both meds haven't used Atten, just chilling in 19. Probably does spot Connor. He's taunting, so yeah, seeing if he spots him. But looks like it's just simple. Both flank passes watching.
Force from Samson. Nice, Samson. That was really nice. And they're trying to get through here, but Rising juggling them. I didn't know. Rising went to circus school. Quite proficient at juggling. Let's see what Ad Hominem do here. The sticks on ramp. Can they clear it? Quite a difficult thing. Atten and Carl holding pretty forward notes here. Actually, no, they're not. Never mind. Decap wants to go through. You can see Ad Hominem wants to go forward. What is stopping them?
They are grinding this Uber, and they are on 50, so they could actually possibly get here. And looks like Ad Hominem now are busting through choke, so they just take it really slowly here in a way. Uber still hasn't been used. Ches here could get taken down. Here's really does get taken down, and actually a double kill for Carl there. And they could actually disturb this point capture, which
this is
they
a
are
repush. Look at this. IT's gonna flank in. This is gonna be a sandwich. Adam's taking the point. Look at him. And this is full of Uber at Taser.
Yeah, definitely.
Carl goes for a cheeky pick, guys.
And yeah, that's full Uber ad. Red have actually okay. Carl and Co decide to stay back on second, so it looks like they're playing very safe, trying to not make us too many mistakes here. But it looks like Delphinoid gets tagged down really low there, but pistols just don't connect to possibly finish him. And looks like it's just simple stalemate, and we should be seeing an IT push, and it does get used through there. And Vanquish nearly dies to his traps, but does get the flash off in time, and Red are forced out of mid and have to chill their second.
Wow. Rising, getting a bit cheeky. He gets a bit of a slap on the cheek. In essence, there is what there happened there. Randy though, trying to hold forward, and this is going to be Uber push through choke, and Carl and Deadwood bombing through. This is a two-man sack for a force. Don't know how I agree with it, but it works off slipping off Del. Oh my gosh. They just get that. Did they just get that?
Yeah, they did.
Oh my gosh, they just got that.
And
this is just straight up leapfrog. They are playing actual leapfrog. Uber at Aza. This is their push to mid.
I think we could be seeing could we see a Vanquish Uber? Oh, I was about to say could see a Vanquish Uber. And it is full Uber ad towards Sergeant Essence, and we're not. They're just going to be chilling, see what they can do with it. I don't know if they still have ad, because Ad Hominem are grinding this pretty well here. It is 60 on their men, so they actually could get it and it will just become even. Looks like Sergeant Essence are just going to slowly work their way through choke, which they are now. A lot of spam done by the soldier, weakening the players here, and they only just bust through, so it's really late. And looks like they've definitely, I think they should have lost it. Oh, never mind. They definitely lost out.
Aza drops.
Unfortunate, I was about to say the ad loss, but now that's definitely confirmed.
That is an interruption to this leapfrog playground session. Essence are gonna be down in the dumps, not having a playmate to play leapfrog with.
Unfortunate.
Rising already in door one, trying to be cheeky. Oh my god! I almost fixed it,
Jeez.
Oh, this might be an Uber push through door one.
This should be just a straight push, yeah, from lobby.
Never mind, door 3.
Ooh, let me see. Lobby, door 3.
Vanquish.
Not just going through.
It's door 5.
Door 3, door 5,
Look
door
at
4.
this pack.
Nah,
Look
it's
at
door
this
3.
pack onto car. Oh.
And this should be a. This should be
space.
Quite easily. Uber gets popped on decap. He has him there. Carl was just playing heaven there. Vanquish is getting kept alive. He's getting jumped down.
Oh my.
Can't get kept alive anymore. Asa will get jumped, and he is trying to stay.
Oh.
Should have been gun time. He was so close, but unfortunate. And that's the first round to Ad Hominem attack.
Oh my gosh. What a tight round.
Definitely.
They just went so deep there. But Rising fails his super fast rollout. Essence is going to have the pack sticky advantage. Carl looking to take it forward to Decap and Connor. Look at them. They got their eyes on him. They're like little robots. Look at them soldier bolts. But here comes Carl already. Gets a nice 100 rocket onto Kayla. And Random's going to follow it up by Connor. Pow pow, he's dead. Decap and Connor trying to do these counts. But Adam and Vanquish, they're just really good at clicking. But oh my gosh, the Rising flank picks off this scout showdown. Oh, what's going on?
And that forces Sergeant Essence to be back on last, and now it's going to be fully Brad for red, and they can just simply steamroll into last, which looks like they are doing this. Ches is already in last, chilling in, rollout, getting some spam onto the other soldier, and I think they're just going to wait for the point to be captured. Don't want to rush it. They do have full Brad. There is nothing to worry about unless Blue they aren't grinding this, so it looks like they will just play Heaven and hope for the best, I guess. They do have the heavy up in Heaven, so it looks like all the gamers in the lobby. It looks like it could be a potential lobby push or door 3. that was close. It was. Oh, we see door. Here we go. Decap's in through lobby. And Heavy is up in heaven there. Doesn't actually get focused, so he does just retreat and rotate to the other side in heaven. And point is getting played out. And never mind, I have to say that. They don't move to Heavy. As a result, Acton just cleans up on the red enemy gamers, and they had Blue Uberad as well. They screwed that up. Let's just say that.
Yeah, gosh, they just took that. Which door did it go in? I was watching.
I think it was door 4.
Yeah, they did the same push last time, and they just really pushed Carl off, but they got forced early that time.
And don't check this, don't check this.
Oh my, Samson, what a player. Samson, what a gamer. He's still not dead. What a god of a gamer. He just picks off 2 people.
That's a mistake from definitely Sergeant Essence, not checking the corner. Unfortunate.
This is Samson's just set this all up. Look at him. He's like a theatre director. He's just organising what goes on in this second. Oh my gosh.
And looks like Red now have full Uberad. This is round 2 with full Uberad. See if they can get this last push to work. If Sergeant Essence opt for an off class, which looks like they aren't doing, I think. Yeah, so it looks like it's just simply no. Actually, Acton is. Never mind. Acton's going on to heavy, so they are grinding in heaven. They do have 55% Uber as I say that now. 60 now. So it looks like most gamers are just going to chill heaven. Acton is going to chill in heaven again. That last time did work, so it looks like it's simply just spam, but they're actually going to lose their ad here. Both Red do lose their full Uber ad. Actually, never mind, they don't have full Uber ad, but it is pretty much even now, and Blue grinded really well, and now they managed to have Uber, so now it's just simply park the boss on Red and see who makes the first move.
Who will make the first move?
Acton just
I'm asking you guys, who will
I don't know.
make the first move?
I think
okay.
I think Ches, because he's I was gonna say he walked through door 1, but never mind. And then Acton's actually switching now to a scout class. So, oh, that's the first move. There's your answer.
Wow.
It's the whole team stuck onto Ches. And Vanquish got straightened out.
That was nice sack back. Vanquish coming up in 13 seconds. Samson spawning as soldier.
Connor couldn't get the med there, and I think is Vanquish coming up as sniper? He's up anytime soon. No, he's on scout. So looks like Red are just chilling on second hand. They have Uber. They can defend this if they need to use it or not. But looks like Blue do have lobby control here, so we're not sure what's going to happen. But I think we could. Oh, Connor on the sniper here. So now we'll see some pick classes happening now.
Wow, what will happen?
I wonder.
Please, what will happen? Jump.
Connor gets a sick headshot on someone.
Wait a minute! Carl's on spy!
Ooh.
No, he's just spy checking.
It's a 2009 new play.
Yeah, Carl's really thinking about this game. You can tell. When he juices his oranges in the morning, Key was thinking about this game. Oh, there's a sniper!
Connor looked like he will walk all the way to door 1 here, see if he can get a possible pick onto a class. Atten's on the sniper now. Here we go in the sniper duel. Sniper duel.
He's gonna...
Winning.
Oh, that must have given Carl a jump scare.
Definitely, and Atten's on the sniper, and well, I want to see. Let's see if he can get anything done with this. It looks like it'll be a door 1 hold, unless someone will open the door for him, so he can get probably something done with it. Okay, he dives to a trap.
Nice.
Check it. Yep.
Carl sacking back from door 2. He's not really getting cleaned up.
But he doesn't get anything done. I don't know what his goal was at. It was a sniper.
He got something done. He's in Samson's drag video. It's
Ah.
quite an accomplishment. Connor now is going to take lobby for free. He's coming in door 1. He sees Adam. Pow! Headshots him. Can he peek it further? Oh my gosh, he might. Look. Connor's walking.
Atten
Watch
here on the sniper.
this. Oh my gosh, he picks up Carl. What else can he do? He's still peeking. Oh, someone's peeking him. It's gonna be Rand, dude. Watch this.
It's good. Can he get it? He doesn't get a third one. He doesn't get a third.
Look at him do it again.
They're losing.
Oh my gosh.
What's happening? They need to use Uber here. Azza does use eventually, and looks like he's just going in, and players get saved there. And I don't know what just happened, but okay.
Connor's a god, what the hell?
Jeez.
Did
And
you see that?
mm-hmm.
I was like,
two
really, like, picture perfect shots that he hit.
really quick
I
shots.
can't believe that. Like, point blank, you get like a millisecond to react.
Definitely.
Human reactions.
Just like get right over that dude was. I can't remember actually. Who did that. Anyway,
Sheesh.
yes.
Come
Looks
on,
like
go step it up.
I think Connor's trying to get some lobby control so he can possibly go for another pick. Rising is requesting an arrow. He does get the arrow in, and nice trade there, but they do lose one in the process. But yeah, no, it's just simple stalemates. Can't really see much happening. Uber does acquire for the blue team and should eventually for the red. Now they do have it, and it is even again. And now it's another game of who will sack first, or who. Will...
For Randy, what's he gonna do?
Is Randy actually playing Spy, or is he doing the? He's doing
No,
the classic
he's still
Spy.
missing.
The classic, you know, check classes, you know.
I know that, Fake. That's what I
Yes.
know.
Actually,
Hey,
Connor's actually, no, never mind. As I say that, Connor's actually playing the Spy class.
Oh, he gets
Never mind.
spotted.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was expecting something. And Carl going in for a play, possibly trying to get momentum. He can't get much done. He's getting. Actually, no, he's still okay. I was gonna say, he should get dropped eventually. You know, he does. And Trey, Delphinoid tries to do something, but does get taken down there by Essence. And just even trades all around.
Even. That's what we like in a nice Mango's movie. Even distribution of fruits.
Uber gets popped on both teams.
Oh, nice. It's Connor picks us on again. I'm liking Connor's sniper. Keep an eye on this. Connor's a bloody beast.
And Blue just lost half their team, so Red are steaming in to last. And they can't really do much. 3 gamers up. Can they possibly delay this? Essence is doing whatever he can on the point there. Needs to touch it. Does get on it, and unfortunately does get taken down.
Ghost, you're on your own. I'm getting water.
Okay, have fun. Bunnies will be MIA for a little bit, so I'll be taking this mid. Very close last push. Oh, not very close. Very messy. Let's just say that. Those two fights. But anyway, as I say that, Ches there going in really quick, playing height add on the blue crates here, and just some equal spam to each other on mid. Essence here taking forward advantage on their pack, and looks like Randy going for bomb doesn't get actually anything done. Essence does take out Delphinoid and Ches in the process, so both soldiers red tech going down. Vanquish does get taken out really low, taking a fight with Connor. Can't get anything done due to his HP. Does get the pack. Connor does get taken out extremely low. Essence here trying to go on Rising. I mean, not Essence. Vanquish trying to go Rising. Rising does get arrowed and get the pack. And looks like it's just simple. Blue are playing their side of the mid, just playing it slowly, trying to get a pick and trying to work off it. Both soldiers are up now, full red, and they are once again now coming towards mid. Uber is acquired for both teams, so someone may have to use. Colin does get taken down. Nice rocket from Carl there, and now they're making the full process. Aza does get dinked in the process by a pipe, and looks like the whole team will commit, and the Uber does get forced out to Keller, and Atom does get taken down in the process. However, they don't need to commit there. They can just simply pull back and just cap the midpoint. And Ches and Sewer spamming on to Essence there, and yeah, looks like it's just secure the midpoint, and Bunnies is back.
What an interesting. I was watching.
Yeah.
Slow, but interesting gameplay. Oh my gosh. Randy's gonna take it forward. He instantly controls door 2. Randy and Carl, I just love what they're doing. It just really gets me going. What are they gonna do?
Ubers
Ubers
are still even. It should be. Actually, no, they got forced. My bad. Not even. I thought it was even. They have to. The Uber does get popped a bit early, just in case of traps. They don't spot the sentry actually.
It's level 1. Should be easy clear.
Yeah.
This is nice positioning. Should be an easy round for just shoot the soldier and look at him getting focus fired.
And I think they.
Look at
it's
this
just
fire.
rising. The rising are better. Actually,
Uber gets
Uber.
popped.
Never mind. The
Man,
fight just
it
completely
just took them
turns
way
around.
too long.
I don't know if Diga saw it was just him beaming constantly. I think it was beaming, and Aza just spamming arrows, didn't get anything done. Possible, you know, bust up, get those damage logs, you know, up, you know, yeah. Anyway.
Is that what they were doing?
I don't know. That's what looked like Aza wanted to do. Anyway, Blue have full Uber out now as a result. However, both teams are grinding, and Blue could just take us in because they've been grinding pretty well. Red still only, I think, have 60% now. Blue 80. So it's not the biggest ad, but they could possibly take this in if they really want to, which I think they are opting to through lobby. Looks like they are walking in. Uber does get used onto Randy here. They don't see a sentry. Oh no, Essence does see a sentry, that's what I was say. Sentry does get taken down. Uber does get popped onto the red team there, and looks like Aza and Co are playing back a little bit. Essence does get taken down, and looks like it's another failed push by Sergeant Essence, and they are forced to back out onto second and just wait for gamers to come up. So Aza's now chilling in choke, ready to potentially back out in case they do send some sort of bomb in. And looks like, I think, Uber's up pretty much even again. Yeah.
Mate, if you're gonna be pushing with 10% out, you need to be in on the push before you even have it.
Definitely.
There's like a 2-second window.
Yeah, they tried to go in pretty quickly there with that slight ad I think they had. It wasn't much though, so yeah.
10%. Absolutely nuts. Anyway, back to a nice hold. Though it is even Ubers. Will they go with another 10% ad push? No, they don't. Mate, Rising goes so forward and choke. What can he do?
Ooh, actually,
But
Rob.
oh god.
Ooh, actually, I think it's force. I think it's force.
He does.
Jeez, okay. And they can't do anything about it. They can't do anything with that Uber, actually, the force. So Blue now have full Uber ad, and they just need to figure out what to do with it. Pass through choke, IT, sewer, you got options.
How many options? I'm counting 1, 2, 3. 3 options. What are they gonna do? And look, they go with option number 4. I didn't even know. Randy bombed through. Samson, look at this. He hasn't missed one. He's gonna bomb through. I don't even know. He doesn't do anything.
Unfortunate. And I think Uber's Blue should still have some sort of ad here, unless they've been building. Yeah, they've been building really well. So Red now have pretty. It's even again, unless Sergeant Essence think they still have ad, which I think they do, or they're just gonna walk in slow, see if they can force the med out. Sentry does get taken down, so just playing it really slow here, and it could be. Looks like yeah, Uber does get popped to the vanquish there, and same thing for Decap, and yeah, it looks like I think Red should have. Yeah, Red has the better Uber here. Another Sentry does get popped, does get taken down here. Blue can still fight. Blue, they're playing the point now. As it could get taken down, does get taken down to 30 HP here. He's trying to get out, does get taken down eventually, and they're so close. And Randy trying to get in, see if he can get anything done, but can't do anything. And that's another hold for ad hominem attack.
Oh my gosh, where are they gonna go?
Nice water.
I'm trying to talk and talk.
Yeah, well, I wish we were fish and could talk in the water.
Haven't you seen that Disney movie, The Mermaid? Whatever you call it.
Anyway, back to the game. Bit of action on second, and yeah, just good old, ad hominem attack, giving up second here, back onto last, and it's just. I think Ubers should be. Are they even again? No, ad hominem do have ad here, but they probably can't do anything. It's I guess pretty much even. Yeah. It's another sack simulator. Awesome.
Simulation. This is the real deal. We're in round 4 of the ozfortress season 24 intermediate division.
I thought you were about to say major. I was going to say, geez, okay. If it's
Is it a major?
Now, I don't know. Is
well, it?
Actually, I think Carl could make a move, which he is, and doesn't get the man, unfortunately. Sentry doesn't actually lock onto him. I think it was upgrading in the process. And someone just got a golden frying pan. I just have to announce that.
The mind is everything. Congratulations.
Someone just got a golden frying pan.
Must be very proud.
He must be very rich now, and he's going to get a lot of attention.
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
What an interesting conclusion.
I know, right? Back to the game. I assume No, look, they're not really reacting to it. They don't care, you know. Well, it's a golden frying pan. Not worth much. Just worth, you know. I don't know how much it is anyway. Yeah.
Guys, if you talk about this frying pan during my competitive tier 2 stream, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, alright. Anyway.
Bloody traitors.
Okay. Where's actually I shouldn't mention his name on stream, I don't want to say it. Anyway. Yeah,
Door
looks
one
like
push, Vanquish looking to take it through. I don't think he's gonna get much done because there's a sentry. Look, he's just shooting him.
Solly gets popped and he's trying to do something.
Samson doesn't even have to pop. Kayla, I mean, look at this. Look at this.
They can just simply hold this Uber, and they are, and I don't know what that Uber was. I think it was meant to be trying to do a Vanquish kind of solo play, but Decap does get taken out in the process by a nice pipe by Essence there. And it's just another sit on second and just wait to see what happens.
Oh my god, what will happen with this full Uber advantage?
I think they're just parking the bus on. There is 6 minutes left, so honestly they could do something called park the bus and last for 6 minutes.
If you're not well versed in pushing out of process last,
Yeah.
I wouldn't risk it. But if you are proficient at it, you know, go for it. But it's one of those things where you should need to be confident with pushing out with full ad and just play it evenness.
Ubers are even again, and I think Carl getting the beam buff, getting a slight buff here. That's not Carl. Actually, no, it is. Actually, they're just gonna take it in. I don't know if they think it.
Yeah, they're just clearing it. It's very nice play.
They probably should try force out Keller though, which I think they're gonna try. Uber does get popped onto Randy, and Keller, I'm pretty sure still hasn't used. Point is getting capped. They're very close to getting capped actually. Uber does eventually get popped, and looks like it's going in the favor of Helmet Tag right now. But there's
they're so low. They are so low.
They can't do much. And it's just As is left, and he's just given up. He's dead. And finally, at Hop Attack get pushed out of last. That took a while, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
What's
I mean,
gonna happen?
very interesting calls by Sergeant Essence to push. It was even, but I guess they wanted to see if they could try force out Keller.
5 minutes left, and then
we'll see what happens. But looks like it's Sergeant Essence grinding on second here, and on chilling on mid, and Randy trying to go for a bomb, does get taken out really low, does get the arrow, and he's jumping onto crates, trying to bomb Ches, doesn't actually do anything, because Ches does jump away. Conley gets second, really does get taken down here, and Delphinoid needs to get back here. Actually, no, never mind, that's the whole team actually needs to get back, but however, they do keep the men alive with that Uber, and Blue still only have 60% Uber, so Red still have ad, but they are, I don't know, they might try defend second here. If
this is aggressive from Randy.
As a girl get tagged out really unfortunate.
Oh gosh, does massive damage. No one's there to follow up though. Carl tried to, but gets picked off. Vanquish and Adam lost an IT. Adam now dueling Connor, but they're all here to clean them up. The Samson though, how he picks them off. Nice, Adam. I really like that. Good play.
That was unfortunate. Azza got taken out really low. Now, the last rocket from Ches just did it, and he went down. Unfortunate. And Red now have full Rad, and they can just storm into second here. And if they do that, and it could be potential 3-0 in a second. Could we see another Sergeant Essence comeback? As I say that, Keller does drop actually. Never mind. So Blue now have full Uber out here. If they try to protect their men. Nice bomb by, I think it was Randy, but Azza gets double bombed and does get taken down. Vanquish also trying to do anything. Follow up, kills, takes down Ches. It's just Rising left. Rising gets handled extremely low, does get taken down by Carl, and that was an amazing play by both teams. However, unfortunate for Azza, I guess.
So unfortunate.
Keller, and they just backspawn now, they're just chilling on last, and Ubers are pretty much even again.
What will they do to compensate for this lack of time?
There is 2 minutes left. It's not like last time, I think it was 4 minutes and they managed to come back. It's still winning golden cap, so
yeah, don't doubt him. Watch it. Watch him. Who are we watching? Look, I'm watching Vanquish. I'm watching Essence. I'm watching Randy. I'm watching Carl. Look at this. They're gonna take it for door 4. Look, they're
Going
through.
in
Vanquish
lobby.
is through. They've spotted
They
the
they definitely
They're
spot
gonna
the
shoot
sentry.
that sentry, but Sans is gonna pick off Randy. They're still
And-
gonna push
oh,
though.
Carl.
Hazy has picked up as well.
He's a nice sentry rockets. That was unfortunate. And the Blues push gets completely nullified. There's 2 minutes left. Definitely potentially able to get around, but they just can't do much. I think now it's just going to be. I think it's now just going to be a DM fest. I think that's what it looks like they're doing now. I think they're just playing really loose. I don't think they're just doing whatever now. Sergeant Essence.
No, they're playing structured. They're just looking for
no.
picks, playing aggressive, looking to take ground. They're playing correctly.
It looks interesting. Let's just.
I mean,
oh,
it was
sentry
just-
placement.
They got picked off a bit epically, trying to push door 5. And look, they're gonna try it again.
They're going to try
It's
to
the door
get
5 push.
round 2. No.
Sentry isn't up yet. They're just in. This is
They're
such great ground they're taking.
Uber
Can
does
they
get
follow up?
popped as it gets taken up to 60 HP here, and does have to play back a little bit. And ooh, okay, that's what I say. And they're trying to get anything done, but they can't get anything done there as it gets taken down. And that's another fail push with a minute left. Is it possible? It is possible to get one round, but
The control point is being contested.
I think we could be. Ooh, they need to make this quick if at Holman want to make this a 4-0.
The control point.
This is a lot different, definitely, from compared to the first map to coming to this map for, I think, Sergeant Essence.
This is a big. I think it's
Yeah.
the pushes. Like, it seems Ad Hominem are a lot better at defending and just playing spacey on this map, and they're just really kiting out this aggressive playstyle that's really come in from Essence just all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Yeah. To be fair, this is the first week that team have actually scrimmed with a full proper roster. I'm just gonna say that.
Our control point is
I
being
just want to
captured.
point that out. This is the first time they scrimmed. Vanquish on the spy. Yeah, I think it's just dead time now, and we're just gonna say GG. 1-1 to both teams. The score will most likely be 3-0, and yeah, I think they can't do much. 5 seconds left. It's just simple. Getting there. Uber gets popped just for the logs. Crit, whatever. That is 2-0 to ad hominem attack, and it's GG called. Maps get traded 1-1 between each team.
Wow. Jeez, that was intense. Do we have any
Yes.
word on interviews?
I'm not sure. I've messaged Vanquish about. Ches said no. I haven't got any word back from Vanquish yet. But while we wait, looking at logs wise, what I can tell is Rising 8,000 damage almost, nearly doing 300 DPM. And you look at Essence only doing 6k, only 200 or so DPM. But then, compared to Scouts, Decap and Connor doing massive works, but then you look at Atten and Vanquish, they didn't really have the best game for that. Only 11 kills and 11 kills for Atten and 8 for Vanquish. I guess not their best game for Process.
Yeah, Ad Hominem just playing a really deathball-y structured game.
Yeah.
And they're just really. They must have had a big discussion about how to deal with this forward soldier problem because they played really passively and they were really rewarded for it. So props to them. I'm gonna go because
Alright.
I'm really tired.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
shout out to Plus Stripe and Harvey. Thanks, CappingTV, for having me.
Alright,
I'll see you
have fun.
guys next time.
See ya, bunnies.
Thanks for casting with me,
No
guys. That was fun.
We should be getting word about Mitch should be coming in soon to do some
Great.
stuff. I don't know where he is right now.
Alright, well, see you, dude. Thanks,
ya.
Monday, for production as well.
Okay, that's it. So, shout outs, I guess we'll just start with this. Shout outs to both teams for playing tonight. Shout out to Mundane for producing, and Bunnies for casting with me. Shout out to my team Sergeant Essence. Shout out to Atten, Vanquish, Silvo, Carl, Randy, Aza. Also shout out to Ivan and Silvo, and also Miramu if he still watches TF2. But otherwise, that's it for tonight. No interviews, unfortunately. I'm very tired, and I'm assuming Monday is also. We'll see you next week for a cast if we do one, but otherwise, we'll see you guys later. Bye.